Hey guys, what's going on? Frank Rich here from Rebuilt Recovery, and in today's video, I want to help you get a better understanding of what does it mean to you to overcome porn addiction. Because at the end of the day, guys, no matter what you're trying to do to break out of this cycle of porn and masturbation that you're living in right now, if you don't have a clear understanding of what it ultimately means to get on the other side of this addiction, then you're gonna fall short and end up in a relapse recovery cycle that a lot of us have experienced and gone through, and it may be where you're living and existing right now. So I do hope that this video can be an enlightening one for you, can maybe help you answer some of the beginning and early stage questions as you begin this process and path going down the road of removing pornography from your life. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, guys, let me remind you who we are and what we do here. My name is Frank Rich, CEO, founder, and head coach at Rebuilt Recovery, and it is our mission to help men break free from the shackles of porn addiction through the power of faith and fitness. And we do that in a handful of different ways. Right here on YouTube, we are producing videos every single day, Monday through Friday at this point. So if you're new here and you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also turn those post notifications on so you are notified every time a new video is released. And if you're curious of what life can look like for you after porn addiction, I want to point you to download our free ebook. It's 7 Steps to Living Life Without Porn. And what we do here is we walk you through the process of designing a life, creating a vision of what your life can be, and actually putting practices and habits in place on a daily basis to help you break out of the cycle of porn and masturbation and ultimately create the life that you were designed to live. So make sure to do those two things, guys. But getting back to what does it mean to you to overcome porn addiction? So recently, a few weeks back, we shot a video on understanding your why. And this video is going to closely and tie in relation to that video. But ultimately, guys, you got to think about, and this is pulled from every addiction recovery program that you would find on the internet. How has it impacted you negatively? How has it impacted your relationships? How has it impacted your ability to father your children? How has it impacted your ability to show up and be present at work? Guys, you have to do some personal inventory. Having the want to, having the drive, having the passion to break out of this because you know that it's wrong is a great place to start. That should be the kickstart to get you on this journey. But if you're gonna remove it for good, if you're gonna step into becoming the man that you were created to be, you gotta start by doing a full personal inventory on everything in your life that is negatively impacted in porn. I was talking with a gentleman the other day, and he's a creative type of individual. When I asked him who he was and what he did, his first response is, "This is what I would tell you I identify as, but it's not something that I'm currently doing." So for him, breaking out of porn addiction meant that he could actually follow his life's passion and follow his life's purpose in this world of being a creative person and supplying art for the world. So that's what you have to get to the answer. I can't give that to you. You know, we use the line here, ultimately become the man that you were created to be. But that is our philosophy. That sits at the root of everything that we do, and all the videos that I shoot here come from that philosophy, helping you become the man that you were created to be. Now, I can help you once we've identified who it is you're trying to be. I have the steps, the tools, the practices, the trigger warnings, you know, all the little daily exercises and habits. I can give those to you. But you have to take that meaning, become the man that you were created to be, and you have to look inside. You have to find out, what does that mean to me? Who can I be? Who was I created and placed on this earth to be? Guys, we were all given a dream. We were all given a vision of what we want to do in this world. As big as it may possibly be, or small and minute as you may feel it is right now, it doesn't matter. That dream of your life was placed in your heart for a reason. And it's our jobs, it's our responsibility as living humans to step into that dream, to make that dream become a reality. It was placed there for a reason. Now, chances are your addiction to pornography and your overuse of porn and masturbation is limiting your ability to see that clearly. So once you remove the porn from your life for good, what you're gonna notice is all of these dreams and all these ambitions and drive that you had when you were a young kid or a younger man growing up in life, all of that is going to begin to manifest itself and come back into your world. And the ability to make those things come to life is going to, it's going to blow your mind how incredibly powerful this is going to be. But you got to start by asking your question, what does it mean to me to overcome porn addiction? You know, I recommend taking some time away, getting in a quiet place, perhaps take a day at the beach if you're, if that's something that you have access to. Spend some time in nature, disconnect, leave your phone away, stay off of the computer, become present in the moment, and then ask yourself a few series of questions. How is porn negatively impacting every area of my life right now? And if you're not clear on what areas you should be focused on, here's 5. Faith, fitness, finance, family, and freedom. Freedom being the time that you spend, the things that you do outside of work. So what hobbies, what creative endeavors, what type of things just bring you joy when you're not sitting down working or not at your job for 8 to 10 hours a day. Family being obviously those directly in your family circle, but also the friends, the network, the community that you bring around you that feeds into you. Finance, obviously, what are you doing, to make a living? What are you doing to provide for yourself and for your family? It's a big one, guys. Are you using porn at work? How is that negatively impacting your ability to communicate with your coworkers and communicate with your clients? If that is something that you're doing, guys, I recommend you stop doing that right now. If you get caught, you're going to lose your job, and then your whole finance pillar is going to be completely in shambles. Fitness, guys. Talking to guys all the time, spending 3, 4, 5 hours every single night watching porn, tired. I don't have the ability to get up and go to the gym when I know that I should to. So how's it impacted your fitness and then your faith? If you're a man of God or if you're a believer, clearly we know from scripture that it is wrong. So how's it impacting your relationship with God or your creator or whatever spiritual path you're on right now? Just think about that. So what does it mean to overcome porn addiction to you? Guys, that's a question you're going to have to answer. But like I said, look at where it's impacting you negatively right now. And then identify those and write them down and be a harsh critic of yourself. Like if you can't get harsh with yourself and you can't clearly identify the negative impact, I'm not going to be able to do it because you're not going to be open and vulnerable with me. So I would definitely say take a real hard look at your life, all the negative impacts that it's having. And then secondly, think about what your life could be if you weren't addicted to porn, if you weren't addicted to pornography, and this will, over time, will give you that true, deeper meaning. Perhaps for a lot of you guys out there, I think it's going to be, your ability to be a better father, to be a better husband, to be a better lover to your significant other. I mean, we can all agree that is probably the biggest negative impact from porn. Our ability to connect, share, and get intimate with others, whether that's the one that we care for most in our spouse or the ones that we are most responsible for, our children. So I would highly recommend you really think about those things. But guys, if you're going to be successful in this journey, if you're truly going to be able to break out of porn addiction for good and become the man that you're created to be, it's got to start with understanding what does overcoming this addiction mean to me. And only you can get that answer. So that's it, guys. Like I said, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on, and make sure to download our free ebook. Guys, this is some of the best information that I've put together on this topic, and it's absolutely free. It's going to help you walk through the steps of designing a life where porn no longer enters the equation, because that's where you guys got to live and where you got to exist if you're ultimately going to break out of this cycle forever. And that's what we're here to do, guys. We're here to help you break from addiction forever. So download the book, subscribe to the channel, and leave us a comment, guys. Was this video helpful? If you want to send me a message, I'd love to hear what it means to you. Maybe you don't want to publicize it and post it on a public platform. So don't leave it in a comment, but send me an email, guys. I'll put my email down there in the description box, or find me on Instagram at @TheSuperhumanFrank. Would love to know what it ultimately means to you guys. And if there's anything I can do to help you make that come to life, let me know as well. We are opening up our coaching program, and we are looking for just a few truly committed guys. Guys, this is a paid coaching program. It's not expensive, but it's not cheap, but it is a paid program. So if you're ready to really make a change and you're ready to step out of the addiction cycle that you're living in right now, reach out to me. Let's hop on a call. Let's discuss what it looks like to work together over the next 16 weeks. But that's it, guys. Frank Rich from Rebuilt Recovery, helping you get to the clear answer of what does overcoming porn addiction mean to you. I'll see you guys on the other side.